So in light of the CoroCoro leaks and the trailer and all that other stuff, I decided to go over who's going to Alola, because that's been the question. Well, from what I can tell from the poster that's been leaked, all that other stuff, I can't really say leaked. All we know is we're going to have an exciting region. I mean, as far as the game goes, there's going to be a lot of new Pokemon. Z-Powers look like they might be quite an influence on the thing. Whether they're going to be similar to Mega Evolutions or not, I don't know. How many you can use, whether you can use it with Mega Evolution, whether it requires some sort of stone or something, we don't know. I mean, heck, it might be similar to, form change. We have no idea what that's going to be. And whether it's going to be the nightmare of every Pokemon having a Mega Evolution, again, we just don't know. But whatever it is, it's going to be an exciting game that Nintendo has kept purposefully rather nebulous. I mean, we've learned stuff about it, but we won't really know what the game is until we dive into it in November. That is all I have to say on that. This is going to be an exciting new series with an exciting new game, essentially. But, of course, everybody's wondering, well, what about and what about all the people from XYZ? I mean, will they be coming? Okay, we know Ash is going. We know Pikachu is going. We know Team Rocket is going. That is all we know. Anything else, I would argue, we have no idea whatsoever. All we know is Greninja and Serena will most likely make some sort of appearance or influence. That is it. Whether or not they will be traveling with Ash is completely a mystery. That is all I have to say. I mean, yeah, the voice actor said, oh, yeah, I think we're done with Serena. You know what? People can lie to the press. And am I saying they do? Yeah, I'm saying they do. Because, listen, if you told everyone what was going on in your TV series, there'd be no point. And I mean, heck, who says that the American studio gets everything shared with them? I mean, they could. I mean, I'm not doubting that she has a pretty good idea of what things are going on. I'm not doubting that English voice actors have a pretty good idea of what the series is going to be. But on the other side of the coin, they don't know everything. And they don't tell us everything. I mean, that's the long and short of it. They might know something that they're not going to share with us. They might not know something and just be giving their best guess of what the general looks of it is going to be. We just don't know. Because, I mean, think about it this way. The American team doesn't need to know about the dub until it's already been made. So, I mean, yeah, I don't doubt that they're already making the Alola series. That's where they got the trailer clips. But the dub isn't going to be coming out for everything right away. And end of the deal is the American actors are not omnipotent. Heck, even the studio directors don't even know what's all going to happen. They don't know whether or not, such and such is going to happen. They don't know if, when's this going to happen? They don't know. I mean, heck, even the directors aren't sure what direction the series. I mean, do you think from day one they planned out that Ash was going to go to Cal? Did they plan out Kanto to Kalos from day one? No, they planned out Kalos. They planned out Kanto to Johto. That is it. And then they planned out Hoenn, and then they planned out Diamond and Pearl, and then, hey, they threw in Heart Gold. So, the point is, they're taking the punches as they come from Nintendo. When they get information of something, they work it into the series. And they're doing a better job of that now. I would say XYZ exemplifies a better job of unifying the series together. Trying to create a unified world. And that's excellent. But you can't expect them to know everything. Just because they've been pulling off a blend with the game landscape better doesn't mean they know everything. I mean, will Serena travel with Ash? Probably not, it would be my assumption. Because, I mean, when I say probably not, I mean, from what we know, there's no indication that she will, but at the same time, we haven't gotten a definitive no. Because, yes, the voice actor said so. Could she be telling the truth? Yes. Does she probably know what she's talking about? Yes. Is she telling the truth? Not necessarily. I would argue that there's probably a higher chance that she's hiding something than just coming out clean. Because, I mean, unlike the voice actors of Ash or, Pikachu, we don't really, know, they're familiar voice actors that, when they say something, we're like, okay, we're latching onto that. When the director says something, we latch onto that. When Ash's voice actor says something, we latch onto that. Because They are familiar faces in the industry. Serena's voice actress has been with us for what, 3 years? I know 3 years. Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, it went by fast, but at the same end of it, she doesn't know how Pokemon works region to region. She hasn't experienced a regional transition yet. I mean, she's probably been in the anime industry for a while. I don't doubt that. She probably knows that season to season things happen. Pokemon and video game series in general are just interesting in the way that you aren't quite sure how things are going to happen until they happen. The only thing you know is the main is going to go there. You don't know who's going to follow him. I mean, did we all know Apom was going to go there? No. And I mean, part of it is she's not like Brock. She's not like Team Rocket. She's not like Pikachu. She doesn't have this permanent iron grip on him, but at the same time, she has this grip that they're gonna have to find a way to respect that. And the real question is just how XYZ is going to handle their departure if it comes, or how they're going to handle the potential of her coming with him, because either way, I don't see it as the best option in the world, because on the one hand, you have her going with him, and it's like, what? I mean, I don't even know, like, her going with him kind of seems a contradiction to her character growth, but on the same time, on the same end of the scale, you got, if she doesn't go with him, what about her huge, like, desire to just go after him, follow him, just latch onto that? That's kind of been her whole mode of operation this entire time. She's just Ash. That's everything she's into. And they've got to find a way to balance out those two things. Like, Serena's definitely going to be conflicted about staying. And are they going to pull a Dawn? Like, are they going to pull, like, the same thing that happened to Dawn where, she was sitting there and, like, oh, yeah, I'm just here, they're all there and they're like, any of you going to come with me? Brock, no, I'm not coming with you. Dawn, oh, yeah, I'm going to come with you. Oh, by the way, you've been hired for some fashion. Oh, sorry, I have to go work. I can't come with you, Ash. The party's over. He's like, oh, okay, understand. We're cool, Don. We're best buds. We're cool. Him and Don. That's a great relationship. But anyway, Serena, the thing is, she'll definitely want to follow Ash, but will she follow Ash? I mean, that's the difficult question. Will she come back? She'll definitely come back for something. That's a given. But it's such a difficult thing to splice. And, I think Iris could make an appearance this generation too, just because it's America, Hawaii, New York, opposite ends of the world as far as America is concerned, but still. So just how they'll handle Serena is something I'm just an interested observer in. I can't pretend to know. All I know is they need to do something and it has to be good, regardless of what angle they decide to approach it on. And then, of course, there's the final little bit that comes to mind, like everybody's like, okay, what's happening? I don't know. The final bit is Greninja. Greninja is a difficult case. The reason Greninja forms a difficulty in how to handle him is because he's not particularly quite attached, and not to be funny about it. I mean, they have a very strong bond like Ash and Pikachu, and it seems wrong to separate, but at the same time, to have them follow, now we have two attaches to Ash, and we didn't have anything that indicated specifically that Greninja would be permanently following Ash or just in rotation. Like I said, it's a difficult question to answer. I mean, Gutra's going back, we know that. Noivern, Hawlucha, boxed, for sure. Talonflame, boxed. Pikachu and Greninja, that's all it leaves. And it's difficult to answer this because there's so many unknowns. I would feel like Greninja has to come along in some capacity or another. And if he doesn't, I think I would actually be more upset than if Serena didn't come. That's just the long and short of it. Greninja has to come or be involved in some significant way, or has to go into training or something. There has to be some reason why Greninja does or doesn't go. He has to go unless there's some outstanding reason why he shouldn't. And that's that. So I'm excited to see this new region, excited to see the anime, excited to see what they do with it, excited to see how it develops, since I will be starting from day one with it, unlike I did with X and Y. So that is Draspy out. I will see you later. Goodbye. Well, subscribe, like, comment, whatever. Yeah, but basically, who will be following Ash? And then, of course, as far as Bonnie and Clement, if you want to know that, I don't think either of them will be following Ash. They'll probably be staying behind. They got responsibilities at home, you know. Ash is kind of unattached drifter. They've got things to do. So that's my take on it. I don't know if you agree. I don't really care, to be honest. Draspy out.